And I think that shows a positive example to the next generations. I am proud of that. They are humble. They are good persons. That's that.
Furthermore, Rafael Nadal has always been somebody who speaks from personal experience. His remarks bear the burden of a career full of arduous contests, hard-won victories, and an intense commitment to the sport. It's hard to overlook his enthusiasm and wisdom as he discusses tennis's future. Additionally, Nadal recently openly expressed his admiration for one player in particular, Eala, a rising talent from the Philippines. The tennis community has been rocked by his remarks. However, they weren't solely focused on her on-court accomplishments. They served as evidence of her morals, humility, and character in the game. There is more to Nadal's pride in Eala than just her victories. It has to do with who she is both on and off the court. When questioned about her victory over one of the sport's most gifted young players, Coco Gauff, in the third round of the 2026 Indian Wells, Nadal did more than simply commend her. He was more interested in her maturity, integrity, and regard for her opponents. Nadal, a champion who has witnessed it all, said he is proud of Eala for her character as well as her skill. He stated that she is courteous and modest, emphasizing that these are the attributes that tennis needs at the moment. Anyone who has seen Eala develop into the player she is now may relate to this notion. The context of Nadal's remarks is what gives them even greater impact. When a top player wins, we usually witness a joyous match, but Eala's victory over Gauff was anything but. Despite being in a winning position, Eala refused to accept full credit for the victory, and Gauff regrettably had to retire mid-match due to an injury. She made it plain that she would never want to win that way and showed sincere care for Gauff's welfare. This particular moment embodied everything. Nadal finds her admirable. Her sensitivity, respect for the game and her opponents, and sense of sportsmanship. Eala's humility was evident even in the face of a significant accomplishment. Nadal is confident that this quality will benefit her professionally. However, Nadal continued to commend Eala for her actions on the court. He went one step further and acknowledged how her family had influenced who she is now. Nadal said, "Anyone who does good is in one way or another brought up by their family," admitting that Eala's ideals are a reflection of her background. This is an important point. Nadal, who has known Eala for many years through his program, is aware that her unique traits extend well beyond her physical prowess. They stem from her upbringing, the lessons she acquired, and the humility she was instilled with. Nadal's optimism for her future is understandable. He is aware that she is not only a gifted athlete, but also someone who will improve the sport.
Tennis players there, and I think they're gonna keep helping this beautiful sport to grow and to engage fans.
Eala has continuously demonstrated excellent behavior both on and off the court. Another instance of her class occurred when during a game versus Eala, Baptiste sustained an injury. Eala showed real sympathy for her opponent by joining Baptiste's side rather than concentrating only on winning. As she was leaving the court, she even asked her supporters to support Baptiste. An act of compassion and understanding that reveals a lot about Eala's personality. Eala took the opportunity to congratulate Baptiste and wish her a quick recovery following the game. Eala's gestures serve as a reminder of what true sportsmanship looks like in a sport where rivalry can occasionally overwhelm the human element. Fans' recognition of Eala's personality and skill is therefore not surprising. Her recent performance at Indian Wells was historic, and her matches have grown to be among the most eagerly awaited tennis events. Her match actually sold the most tickets in the tournament's history. An astounding $5 million in tickets were sold for only one match because of the intense demand, which caused prices to soar to previously unheard of heights. This was not an isolated incident. It was a clear indication of Eala's enormous popularity, which has grown not only as a result of her achievements on the court, but also as a result of the way she interacts with her opponents, supporters, and the tennis community at large.
They are humble. They are good persons. That's true.
As Eala's fame grows, Nadal, who has spent years working behind the scenes with her, has always recognized that she is unique. Long before anyone took notice of her, he saw it. He was reminded of his own approach to the game by the hunger, humility, and championship mentality he witnessed. Nadal has been careful of the young players in his program, letting their performance speak for itself without putting undue pressure or publicity on them. However, things have changed, Eala. It is hard to overlook her ascent. And now that she's causing a stir in the tennis world, Nadal is taking center stage, publicly supporting her and expressing his pride in her achievements.
And I think that shows a positive example to the next generations. I am proud of it.
Eala's future appears to be quite bright in this place, where the thoughts of giants like Rafael Nadal are highly regarded. Nadal has always taken care to avoid overstressing his younger players. However, Eala is letting the world see what he's always known now, that he's a significant player in the game. That she possesses the capability to improve the game of tennis in addition to succeeding at it. Even though Eala's journey is just getting started, it has already been full of amazing moments that highlight her ability, heart, and tenacity. Nadal's support goes beyond her match-winning prowess. It's all about the contributions she makes to the sport. Her dedication to presenting tennis in the best possible light, her class, and her sportsmanship. It's evident that tennis is in capable hands with women like Eala as she continues to leave her mark. The sport appears to have a more promising future than before. And with tennis greats like Rafael Nadal encouraging her at every turn, it won't be long until she gains widespread recognition. Ultimately, it involves more than simply talent, humility, and respect. It's difficult to disagree with him. Eala is spearheading the effort to prepare the tennis scene for the upcoming generation. Now that Rafael Nadal has spoken out and openly supported, there is no denying Eala's influence on the sport. Nadal, who has influenced tennis for more than 20 years, has seen Eala's potential as a person as well as a player. His words are really important. Additionally, by applauding her respect, humility, and commitment to the game, Nadal has provided. One of the best tennis players has given Eala the go-ahead since she embodies both on and off the court. In addition to motivating younger players, Eala's ascent is changing the will to continue growing. With Nadal's support, her name is starting to be associated with the principles that make tennis such a lovely sport. Integrity, passion, and respect. Her influence extends beyond the tennis community. It inspires players, supporters, and upcoming generations in ways that go well beyond the court. In addition to being a budding tennis star, Eala is a force for good in the world, and her journey is only getting started. How do you feel about Rafael Nadal supporting Eala? Do you think her ascent to prominence in the tennis world portends a new generation of players who will respectfully and humbly change the sport? What are your thoughts about Eala's influence? How far do you believe her career can go? We would be delighted to hear your opinions. Participate in the discussion and express your thoughts.